It's a very unfortunate case of, like, sometimes you have to realize when, like, something didn't work because it was just bad luck, right? Like, you have to be careful with this, because you can cope very hard with this, right? Like, you can be like, well, what can you do? But, like, sometimes you have to realize where, like, you just, like, timing worked out improperly, or you just literally guessed wrong, right? It's a 50-50 and you guessed wrong, stuff like that. It's very important to separate that out from, like, actual conditioning and, like, habits and important data. It's very easy to, like, scrub quote with this and, like, really just, like, cope really hard and not address your own mistakes. But it is objectively true that sometimes when you lose or when you're wrong in an interaction, it's not your fault. You just, like, got unlucky, right? It doesn't happen very often. Most of the time, your ass is missing something. But it does happen sometimes where you just got unlucky, right? Or, like, in games with, like, 50-50s, it's like, and there's no OS, for example. It's like, oh, you just guessed wrong on the high-low, right? That's not, you know, it's very important to separate that out from your mental stack. All right, folks, we are back for more Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, more replay review. Trying to go through this backlog, get going. Break, if you review this on stream, please ping me so I can join. Okay, hold on. Reviewing your replay on stream, be there or be square. I mean, listen, they gave me a direct request, right? But yes, we're here with some more replay review. I'm just gonna kind of go real quick, like, because this is a 30-minute review, and I would like to get 2 in the same video. Luckily for us, the one scheduled right after this is a 3-minute, like, one single match, so we'll do it. But I think I'm probably just not gonna pause very much doing this at all. Latest wall brawl run, I mean, again, latest, September 7th, right? Happy Valley plays, probably most difficult wall brawl run I've ever done. I mean, Miyato's gotten much better, probably, like, not probably, for sure, since September, right? So this might, stuff I find here might not be too applicable to her anymore, but it still could be generally useless. Or useless? Useful! Useless to her, maybe, at this point, but generally useful to people watching who are at the level that she was at this point. But as real quick, I'm going to try not to pause this from this point onwards, but before we get into it, as always, with replays, right? Whenever you get hit, whenever you lose your turn. Those are the 2 nice places to, like, stop and look and be like, what happened here? Because usually those mean you made some sort of mistake, or at least you guessed wrong in some way that might be a pattern, right? Also, I mean, it's a little bit strange to talk about aggressors and defenders with, like, Avatar, but this is, I believe, Avatar versus Matera. It's Therapist, yes, well, aka, I believe, a space between the words, correct? One is the lobotomy corp session, one's the lethal company set. You guys can do, listen, man. You guys can do whatever the hell you want. I just might not have the time to be there, you know? When we do sub-only stuff in, probably sometime at the end of this month, you know? Maybe we can actually play some games together or something. But yeah, so obviously, like, Avatar versus Matera. Funny enough, like, is Avatar just a better zoner than Matera is? That's a question we genuinely have to ask ourselves, right? Like, is Avatar the best zoner in the game? Right? Like, that's me? Sure, that is you. Yeah, the Unicos, that is you. Right? Like, yes, he is. So, like, it's weird with Avatar, because Avatar is basically, he's almost the best character at, like, everything except not dying. And his offense is maybe a little bit more linear than, like, some of the, like, truly scary offense characters like Grimnir or something, right? But, like, you can kind of just do whatever the fuck you want as Avatar, as long as you don't get hit, I suppose. Just gotta watch your risk reward and make sure your offense is, you know, non-linear, so you can open people up and get that high reward that you want as Avatar. Can't remember this match. Time to cringe at myself. Yeah, it is a little bit old, certainly. Nice Belial color. I do like red and dark colors. I'd say the Pringles man is better at zoning. He's pretty good at it, certainly. I mean, listen, this is a tournament set, keep in mind. The best at dying is awesome. He is definitely the best character at dying in the entire game. It's not even close. Seahawks is not even that close of a second. But yeah, it is a tournament set, so keep that in mind. There may be, you know, like things like, you know, not punishing baited DPs and stuff like that may happen. I like the fireball. I like the fireball. Also, it's fucking amazing as this Ace Attorney theme is. Real quick, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. You know, actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. I take it all back. That shit goes too hard. Anti-hop throw, sure. You don't want to do your best to anti-air Matera out of that hop if possible, right? Yeah, especially does it empty like this, right? Like if she you know does it out of a block string or something, maybe, but empty hops like that, you want to do your best to try and even like a close L. You did a close L right there. It's a little bit too late, right? But even like a light will hit her out of the air. Maybe not like super high reward, but just to get her off of you. Okay, sure. I'm pretty good at dying. Seahawks is like a close second. Maybe pretty distant second though. He has like 3,000 more health than Abel on average or something. Ow. Pringles is like top 8. This is truth. I'll tell you forever and ever and ever that Uno has always been good. Uno was good, at least, maybe not vanilla, I don't know. But like since Rising has existed, Uno has always been good. But again, he doesn't have like boobs or like, he's not naked, I guess. Like no one wants to play him. Like, I'm like, you know, Abel doesn't have boobs, but he's not wearing a shirt. So that's pretty good. Ow. Okay. Matt did a good job of calling out my TK arrows. Law, what? Uno does not appeal to people visually, I think, and that's why no one plays him. Though I say that, then, why the fuck is no one... I feel like Eustace... The one that doesn't make sense to me ever is why Eustace is as rare as he is. I'm not sure if it's, like, a holdover from Vanilla or what, but... I feel like, you know... Edgy Lightning Wolf Boy? I'm surprised. Okay. I mean, this is going pretty fucking well so far, right? Where's my swimsuit Uno costume? Yeah. Uno's like Dalsum. Both are secretly broken, but no one plays them. Is Dalsum secretly broken? It is not necessarily the impression I've gotten playing Street Fighter 6 so far, but also I don't, you know, I'm not going to claim to be a SF6 expert. Far from it. Ow. 3 things affect character popularity: easy, hot, girl. True. Which Uno is kind of none of, unfortunately. That's why B's the most popular character in the game. Okay. Is she dead, by the way? No, God, not quite. You do have a command grab now. Yeah, sure. Why not? It's always funny. It's funny every time. It's never not funny. Eustace takes too much brain power for the average player. And maybe. I mean, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't put it in quite so derogatory of terms, but he certainly is a little clunky. Okay. Oh, okay, sure. Nice call out again on the hop right there. Like you could try to like anti-air her even more so, right? Just straight up hit her out of the air instead of waiting for her to land and mashing. I like this color. This the Abel color. Reminds me of an apple. I mean, you know, the serpent lives within one. Oh God. Yep. Nice little throw bait there. Got access to right there. Also, what is this? There's a voice pack in here. Oh. Oh, okay. Close held anti-air. I was waiting for a 2H right there. We timed it out in close held. Understandable. Okay. She's starting to spot dodge the laser. Certainly a problem. We've been getting some pretty nice, just not free hits, but pretty close. Oh, Exhibit A. Okay. Surprisingly, honestly, I mean, like you're not playing like a psychopath, which is not what I expect from Abel's, right? I'm pretty happy with all that I'm seeing right now. I mean, you won that game, so sure. TK Arrow, my beloved. Indeed. Like, surprisingly patient Abel? World's first patient Abel? I mean, relatively. As far as Abel's go, right? Nice fight hole, indeed. Let's keep going here. Nier! Oh, it's Mia. So true. So cute, even, boss. They even put like the round on it. Winner's round 3. Miyato edited this shit. Are we allowed to mention other Discord servers here? Because I want to tell other people looking for the EU tourneys where to find them. Yeah, sure, man. I'm not gonna. The more people know about resources in the community, the happier I am. They don't have to be mine necessarily. Okay, interesting. You kill. Sure. Yeah, I mean, just like, yeah, bit of a flub on a conversion there. It's fine, those Deathless Nier. She can't do anything to anyone. Even her throws do less damage. Okay. I mean, she is, I guess she hits like one touch, potentially, but yeah, wake up DP. Sure. Most other Abels just want to murder you immediately or end themselves trying? Yeah. Most Abels do round starts 6-6H. Okay. Good punish on the whiff throw. My ass is really bad at reacting to those, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. I don't think I'm seeing like any real big issues so far. Nothing that's like standing out as too glaring. Good. Yeah, you can't air block that. You will get packed follow-upped. Hitting the... I assume you're trying to fireball there. It's like doing a far M from that distance is definitely strange. And that should be death, right? Oh, okay, yeah. How do I always get to Nier? Superpowers, love it. I'm EP with this song. It's a good one, right? It's very calming. We're about to play some Strive after we're done the replay reviews, so I'll take some calming before we take the fucking cocaine right into the veins, right through the butt. Wake up mash, sure. Works out, I guess. Also, if anything, you missed it. We reviewed one of your old replays. Ow, ow. Okay, dive kick, sure. I guess just to get you out of there in case they spot dodge the laser. You don't want to, like, land right in front of them and die. You do a lot of... I will say, you do a lot of, like, Oki far H, which just seems like a bit of a... Like, the one time they killed you with a DP, you did that too, right? I'm not sure if that... I mean, maybe... I don't know if that's, bro, if that's Abel optimal or what. Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in. Nier is still relatively scary in chip. Not quite as much as it used to be, but... Definitely still has a lot of ways to, like, hit you with specials from pretty far away. Strive quick match is tweaking right now? Oh, no. Don't make me use the lobbies. You can't make me. Switching to the regular Belial, sure. Costume defaults? Who are you and what have you done with Miyato Una? I do not recognize this person. I don't know who you are, but you are not Miyato. Something's wrong. Strive matchmaking is always tweaking? It does feel that way. But quick match usually works okay enough-ish. This is not my go. Did I embarrass myself with the replay? No, no. I think the main thing is you were DPing too much. One of them talks about how defense is actually pretty good in Granblue. Okay. Very, very different character suddenly. Ow, ow. Yeah, definitely want to. This is definitely one of those matches where Belial wants to get in. Well, it's either or, right? You want to either be right in Nier's face or right on the other side of the screen. Right in the mid range is where she's going to be a problem for you. But if you're right in her face, or if you know, like she can do some death stuff from full screen, I guess. But it's pretty risky, especially compared to just like, you know, fireball, 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 fireball. So you just want to like be very careful about, in general, not being in that sort of middle distance where she can kind of use her buttons. I mean, you have good buttons too, but that is Nier's specialty. Plus, her defense is pretty ass now too. It's certainly unfortunate. They find the punish as well. Ooh, tried to command grab them. Is that the U parry? I think it was the command grab. You didn't have enough time to start it up. You gotta be ready to spot dodge and roll that, right? Thanks for the review. No worries, man. You gotta be able to roll that or spot dodge on reaction, right? You would have gotten like a pretty... If you rolled this right here, do you just kill her? Like roll into close H or something? I think you do. I think you straight up kill them. You would have gotten fireball back in time too, I think. Yeah, gotta be very ready to roll 2-1-4U against Nier, because it is also, it's a good space control tool and they use it a lot. Post nerf Nier, I want to see this. She is certainly a character. Okay, you don't get the full conversion there. Yeah, a little bit too far away from the corner. Review me. What is my Versuja missing? Ow, ow, ow. I'm sure you got it, Suki. Ow, ow, ow. A little bit of... Oh, okay. Good block on the all combo low. I was gonna say maybe a little bit, surprisingly, like a little bit less patient on Belial than on Avatar. I'm not sure if like the extra health you have makes you emboldened or what, but good reset. Oh, there you go. But again, even more so, I think you want to roll this. Like that's good. It's good. You immediately learned from the last round. Right? That's a great sign. But again, if you roll this, which you can, I think you again get a punish here. And with SSBA, maybe you're a little bit too far away that time, but oh god, dropping that conversion. I mean, that's more of a tournament thing. Just dropping the conversion. There you go. I was gonna ask, where are these U fireballs? Oh my god, was that a fake cross up on purpose? If you didn't cross them up on purpose here, this is diabolical. If you did this on accident, then you know it ain't a crime to get lucky. Whatever it is, you're that was mean. Nothing matters. Want to get caught by 236U? Are you talking about the roll? You can't roll, yeah, you can't roll the multi-slash. But you can tell that it's 214U and roll it in time, right? You can do, like, that is, the difference is reactable, certainly. Plus, it's quite uncommon for Niers to do 2-3-6U when you're, like, not right in their face, because it doesn't go very far. So even then, it's like, that, like, it's a very hard call-out by them, and you can also react to it. I'm so bad about not using spot dodge. I feel like Ladiva has definitely trained me to do that, because her roll is worse, like, it's not the same. But roll is pretty good if you can help it. There's a reason there's more restrictions on roll than spot dodge, because the forward movement is quite nice. It's like this, again, this sort of space right here is where things are going to be bad for you, right? Because you don't have one of those. Like, you have some really nice buttons, you don't have one of those. To be fair, it's deathless, so it's worse. But in general, that sort of mid-range is where you got to be pretty careful with Nier. That was pretty, I mean, that was a pretty close set overall, though. Like, there were a couple of, like, dropped combos or dropped punish opportunities. If you get them, you just win the set, right? So I don't think that was, like, horrendous necessarily. Yeah, it's me. Are Duncan Yips and Hearts... Whoa, Duncan Yips and Hearts are blazing the same tourney? What a great... What a great first name for a bracket that was. Why does Death go away at throw break? It's so sad. Oh, listen, man. I at this point, I have spilled enough ink on the Nier nerfs. What can I say? We'll see what they do with her in Season 2, is the only thing we can do at this point. Who's that brick guy? But they're handsome? Handsome and cool and strong and smart and articulate and kind and worthy of love, etc., etc. Alright, Avatar versus Grimnir. I mean, I do kind of like the idea. Or if you zone Grimnir off his seals, it's certainly not a horrible plan of action, I don't think. It's kind of tough to do so, but I do like the idea in theory. Okay, plus I'm blocking the dive kick, of course. This is it's a little tough. Good interrupt, though. Spot dodge on the far edge into punish. Okay. Well done. Bigger fireball, better person. Sure. Oh, wow. Actually beat 2-1-4U. I guess it didn't quite, the hitbox didn't quite come out in time. And yep, that is the problem with Abel. I will say, and I was gonna say, Abel flight in general is a little bit more of a commitment than you might expect. Right? Because when he lands, he has a lot of recovery. And with a guy as mobile as Grimnir, especially with the seals up, that wasn't the seals that time, to be fair, but in general, maybe use flight sparingly if Grimnir is, like, fully set up. Because bad things can happen to you, so he's the kind of guy who he can get around to you, and that was a little risky, by the way. Very quickly. Grimnir, if he ends on one of these seals like this, he can, like, delay and do another seal dash and frame trap you, right? So, like, yes, while he is minus on his seals all the time, this mash actually is a little bit risky. Flareon could have, maybe even tried to, he just did it, he delayed too much, maybe. But yeah, he could have frame trapped you here with another seal dash cancel. Alright. I'll say, in general, if they're spot dodging, Flareon is spot dodging on blue a lot. Like, the one time they beat 2-1-4U just because they already happen to be dashing, right? As Abel, if you're doing a lot of 2-3-6U, a lot of the fireball, and people are spot dodging it, just, you know, do your little claw teleport. If they spot dodge it, you get a full close age counter hit punish. So he's dodging a lot. Yep, exactly. So do the Eureka that beats that. Exactly, Squid. You got it. How'd you get hit here? How did you? Oh, okay. He's tried to mash on him as he was crossing you up. Fair enough. Unfortunate. Dead? No. I mean, you could. I mean, you could though, if you could figure out how. Oh, okay. You tried it too. This throw was definitely an SSBA attempt, wasn't it? There's no way that was not. You didn't misinput SSBA right there. Unfortunately, he did. He knew. He was running for his fucking life, but Flareon does make it out. And that's like once you get down to chip like that, you know, bad things are gonna happen to you. SSBA would have gone hard. It was the plan. It was like when Abel's running at you like that with such purpose, you know what they're about. Oh, okay. Wake up far H. Sometimes. Oh, nice. Mixing up the flight options there, catching him spot dodging the laser. Can't you? Aren't you like one of the only characters in the game who can do something about this? Can't you like? I mean, anyone with a U fireball, I guess, can do something. But like yours also has a lot of screen coverage. Can't you like 236 U here and stop him from doing his nonsense when he puts down the EX tornado? I believe so, right? Because the thing about Grimnir is usually he puts down that tornado, you just have to sit there and take it. But couldn't you have U fireballed him in that case to go through the tornado and stop him from getting set up? If I'm wrong, my bad. But I don't think I am. Okay, he should be dead here, like 100 times over. I think that's good. Yeah, I think he got his ass. Bonk, 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 bonk. Wait, is he? Yeah. Doesn't hurt. It is in fact just one of them days, Grimnir. And by one of them days, I mean one of them good days, because every day is a blessing. When the negativity meme, low-key relatable, but you remember your mind becomes what you feed it. And it's Goku, like, you know, grabbing Vegeta's hand when he tries to shoot a laser at Supreme Kai in the Buu Saga. Ow, ow. What happened here? Ooh, I mean, again, I think a U fireball is probably your better option right there, but sure. I'm telling you, man. Like his ass is how quickly does he spot dodge here? This is like he sees like it's pretty soon after he sees blue. You should be doing more 214U. That's like the big thing I'm taking away from this is I need more 214U ASAP. Stats even. Get me 50 CCs of 214U. I know you got discouraged off it because the one time you did it lost, but again that was more of like a very I mean you did it again right there, but yeah, not on reaction to bad timing. You just both happen to do your neutral skips at the same time. What are the frame datas on Grimnir's seal dash JL blocked? Anyone know? The aerial seal dashes are even, I believe. And his JL is a 5-framer. So if you block the aerial seal dash, you can't match on JL. All the other seal dashes are -2. Any of the ones where he ends on the ground, he's -2. Man's also spot dodging the flight follow-ups on close. Yeah, but Miyato's dive kicked him before already for it. Could also grab, also true. That's good, yeah. Some few fireball action. I like it. Temptation. Like that's even right there. If you got a 5-frame that'll clash with his JL though, you'll be fine. Ow. Ow. Oh. Interesting. Spot dodge on the fireball. Is he dead? No. Okay. Both of you panicking for sure. Yeah, it's really unfortunate timing, Colin. Like, yeah, both times they've tried it. One time it just happened, you know, like, he was just dashing and it happened to beat it. And the other time they just happened to both do their use skills at the same time. But Florian was, like, a couple frames faster in one. Like, it's a very unfortunate case of, like, sometimes you have to realize when, like, something didn't work because it was just bad luck, right? Like, you have to be careful with this because you can cope very hard with this, right? Like, you can be like, well, what can you do? But, like, sometimes you have to realize where, like, you just, like, timing worked out improperly, or you just literally guessed wrong, right? It's a 50-50 and you guessed wrong, stuff like that. It's very important to separate that out from like actual conditioning and like habits and important data, right? And unironically, both times Miyato has 214U'd in the set so far. It hasn't worked, but it's been bad luck. I didn't even know that his seal dash beat it like that. And again, you guys both doing your use skill at the exact same time, and him going like a couple of frames earlier is again bad luck. You can't let that sort of thing condition you off your strong options. Sometimes you just guess wrong, and that doesn't mean anything. That's not like, I guess I have to stop 214Uing now. In fact, again, I'm not sure if Miyato wins this or not, but they should be doing more 214U. Good, DP bait has been doing that a lot. I like this. I feel like ever since they buffed U Fireball for Abel, I've seen a lot less 214U out of Abel's, the Rekka Teleport Claw. Oh, I like it. The immediate command grab there. I think he did try to far H, I think. It's weird. You don't have the meter to do anything about this here. Maybe don't stand so close to the tornado as well. Like at that point, maybe like, you know, back up and try to intercept the aerial Grimnir if you're gonna just let him do it. If you're close to the tornado, things can get weird. Like you can stick out buttons and like hit, like you did earlier, hit the tornado. Nice. Wake up far H, man. It's a problem. So it's a good button, certainly. A fast button. Yeah. You were trying to bait a DP there, but you mashed at the last second. You didn't believe in the reads. Another command grab, sure. Delay. Mash, very good. Caught him trying to BC right there. It should be dead, right? Does that blink? Yes, it does. Okay, good. I keep getting anti-aired while jumping. I should keep jumping because I'm getting unlucky for real. Yeah. Again, you have to be. That's why I said that. I'm probably gonna make that the intro for the video, but I want to be very careful with that, right? You have to like. It's very easy to like scrub quote with this and like really just like cope really hard and not address your own mistakes. But it is objectively true that sometimes when you lose or when you're wrong in an interaction, it's not your fault. You just like got unlucky, right? It doesn't happen very often. Most of the time, your ass is missing something. But it does happen sometimes where you just got unlucky, right? Or like in games with like 50-50s, it's like, and there's no OS, for example. It's like, oh, you just guessed wrong on the high-low, right? That's not, you know. You gotta. It's very important to separate that out from your mental stack. All right, versus Suja, Mrs. Suja even. Wait a second. Big Bad Beelzebub played me like a fiddle. God, what a fucking asshole this Belial guy is, man. God comes knocking, collecting. He's like, no, I wasn't, you know, it was Beelzebub the entire time. I have no agency. I'm just a little boy. Oh, no. I say this every time Versuja's on screen. I think it's more known now. This is, to be fair, she's still pretty new at this point, right? If you see a Versuja far H in the corner like this, just keep blocking. They're probably going to do a far HH outside of, like, you know, high rank. And when they do that, throw punish them. Because no one fucking punches Versuja for this, so all the Versujas get away with it. They feel very emboldened to do it. If she'd be like, you know, block this too. She's -4, throw her, right? No, oh, yeah, exactly. Back throw the ass? Exactly. Whoa. Alright, sure. A bold far H. Even if they hadn't U-pillared, I think you were out of range right there. Yeah, it's a good button. We gotta remember it's, you know, it does have an effective range, certainly. Alright. It's still -4 there. You can't throw her outside of the corner, but you can take her turn back, as you exactly did. Sure. She can't keep getting away with this. She does. She has, and she will, and she does. Oh, okay. Would have liked a close H punish there, but she should still be dead. So I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, she's still dead. Yeah. Pretty dead, actually. Like, yeah, not even super close. I'm not seeing a single Versuja 1 week after her release. Really? She was the character I fought the most in my Vasaraga Road to Master, I think. Going from S+ to S++ to Master. I think Versuja was the character I fought second most. I think Belial was #1. I think Versuja was #2, if I remember correctly. I fought like 80 Versujas. I guess 40 Versujas because 80 matches. Which is a best of 3. Somewhere between 33 and 40 Versujas. Sussy is still the 3rd most popular character in the game. Well, there you go. I feel like I see her a decent amount. Second, if you discount the Call latest release. So true. Also, spot dodging Zenitias. You're giving me a heart attack. Please do not. I'm not seeing any Siegs. He occurs. See more Unos than Versuja? That's wild. Alright. I think you were actually early enough on that spot dodge. You could have punished it. You can almost never do that. That spot dodge was preemptive, and they basically like you Reka'd into it, so, or you Larry-ted into it. Certainly an interesting idea. I would love like a close H frame trap here. I'm not gonna lie to you, that works too. They're not dead here, right? Yeah, the Raging Strike scaling changes. Still not dead. You dropped the combo on the Raging Strike though, which is heartbreaking stuff, sir. This is what the? How did you do this shit on purpose? What? Wait, what? How did that? Why did you corner steal there? You hit the meaty, right? They have no time to walk forward here. What? I know I wasn't gonna pause this, but what happened here? Wait, I lost this game too. Like I also lost this game. What? Why? How did that work? Why did you? He's so tall. They did walk forward a bit, I think. They're actionable right here. Right? I think he's so tall it switches you? Maybe, yeah. Like, they're actionable, like, here. Right? And they immediately are into blocks. I probably want a DP. No, I'm with you, Squid. But, like, why did they get crossed up? Is the question. Yeah, you're right. They if you look at the inputs, they did back and special. And forward and special is their DP. But, like, why? Why are they not in the corner here? Because, like, they're certainly in the corner right there. In the corner. They are just now actionable. I don't think they walked forward. I don't see a walk forward animation. So the action for 1 frame, actionable for 1 frame, and 2 frames, and block stun. Right, that's the beginning of the block. That's either the beginning of the block stun animation or the beginning of the walk forward. If they walked forward for like a frame, then damn, they might have. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's her transitioning into the block stun animation or the walk forward, but what the fuck was this? His soul of the jail hit them from the back and pushed them. It shouldn't have, unless they. The one thing is, if this is them walking forward, oh, it's only 1 frame, so I have to find it. Wait, bonk. This, right? That right there. If this is a walk forward, right? Then yes, they held forward for 1 frame, and like by this, you can go frame by frame on YouTube by going like hitting the angle brackets, right? This is just actionable. 1 frame, 2 frame, block stun. So she may have walked forward for 1 frame and gotten crossed up. That is disgusting. Wow. Yeah, she walked forward for a single frame, and therefore she got crossed up there. That is. They have to hold forward for 1 frame? Yeah. I think so. I think that's the only way it makes sense, which is just so unlucky. But it is what happened. Yeah, hold the guard button, I guess. Or I guess hold back, actually, in that case. But just don't hold forward. Don't, whatever you do. All right. Let's this guy, I spent too long pausing there. I want to keep going. Honestly, I'll play it. It's true. Yeah, pure gap. Okay. What is this? This is what people who don't play Granblue think Granblue is, right? Like this right here. This is like that. That's what people think neutral and Granblue looks like if they don't play the game. This is very funny. The 1 frame walk gap. Yes. Ow. Why is bro scared? I mean, bro, Belial's running at you. I don't want Belial to touch me either. I don't want him anywhere near me. Okay. Nice resets. You do that far H where the first hit will whiff a lot. That's one thing, right? I almost wonder if it's like. I mean, that's like maybe close enough that it's. I don't think you gotta like. Yes, he will still keep going there, and had they done nothing, the second hit would hit them. But at that point, the risk reward on the button is pretty bad, right? You're doing far H from too far away. I'm definitely noticing that, right? Okay. Ow. Sure. I think 6L would have moved them close enough to punish that. Also true, they might have gone past it. Regardless, you want to be careful for a pillar with Rasucha anyway. You pillar, you want to spot dodge that shit. Okay. She can punish. I mean, she crouched, so he couldn't punish you on that parry, but she should be able to most times. Whoa! Okay, good anti-air with the DP. That was very quick. That was a quick ass reaction too. Shit was almost preemptive, it felt like. Get stomped, idiot. Okay. Sure. Oh god, the cross up again. I mean, yeah, the fireball pulling them out of the corner, that one makes sense. Fireball does do that. It vacuums in a bit. That one's not surprising at all. Okay. You're doing a lot of, it's weird. I feel like Mianto does a lot of DP baits, and they all work. Like, people are just DPing a lot right now. Like, I would want to say, like, hey, you're baiting too much DP on your pressure, but, like, people just keep DPing into her, so, like, fuck, I guess, like, that's definitely something I'm noticing a lot in the replays. Like, there's a lot of DP baiting and not quite as much, like, you know, putting your nuts on the table and taking your turn sometimes, but also everyone keeps DPing into her and it keeps working out great, so, I get, you know, fuck me, I guess. She does have aura? I suppose so. Yeah. Gotta be careful with the swag walk. It is definitely a good anti-zone, a decent anti-zoning tool, though, certainly. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, that thing is not invincible at any point in the animation, right? This is spooky. Oh, whoa! Goddamn. Oh, punishable? No punish. That thing is -8. Her close L could have worked. Far L, her 5L could have worked there, but no dice. This is spooky, scary skeletons, man. Wow. Okay. No BC so far. Reset into command grab in this hour? I knew it. I knew it too. I was like, there's no way you command grab's not the next thing happening here, but you're not dead. You wouldn't do it a third time. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I think my brain rotted ass. You're all alive. My brain rotted ass does that a third time, I think. What the fuck? Sure. What? You won that? Okay. That was such a... Wow. There's a Switch that is so afraid right now. Listen, man, I mean, it's further life in bracket, right? I don't blame him too much, but... I would have done it a third time as well? Yep. Because you had the meter, you could have done a third command grab, right? Hey, look. Both these people are in S++ now. Isn't that fun? Both of them, I don't even know, and Miato are both in S++ at this point. The progress is real. Just move on through the... Oh, they skipped the intros for me, thank you. Confirm Miato as UI? Yeah. Let me hear you. Oh, listen. I mean, you know what you shouldn't have done there, right? You know what you did wrong. Just don't stand up at the demon flip. I made that mistake like yesterday on my Eustace, man. But you don't do it. Just because I'm dumb doesn't mean you have to be dumb too. Oh no, grass is dead. Grass, as they say. Yup. POV. Abel made 2 mistakes. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, man, it should get the Goomba Stomp conversion there, I'm pretty sure, but a little bit late on the conversion. Why not? It's so hard not to stand into the flip, yeah, because it looks like a jump, right? That's the idea. You just have to train your brain. Sure, it's an okay trade for you. Honestly, yeah, you really do want to keep Charlotta out here, I think. You gotta be careful of that, though. You do gotta be careful of that. Like, that's the thing she's gonna try and use. She's plus there. I wouldn't have done that. I would not have done that, but you know what? It worked. Nice last second jump on the come. Good reaction from I don't even know, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like you're approaching the matchup in the right way. You're trying to like keep her out. Yeah, you're just like you're not respecting the Honda headbutt enough. Right. Like, yeah, like yes, probably you do want to just keep Charlotta out in this matchup. But again, you have to really think about, like, over-centralize all of your thoughts on the little Honda headbutt. The Blanca ball, even. No EX special there? Oh, because you get it regardless, right? Yeah. Because it's crouching. You get the Goomba Stomp conversion anyway. Save some health. Clever. Yeah, she's minus there. She already spent DP. Just, like, take your turn back immediately. Don't respect even the first one. Ooh! Oh, yeah. Weird to punish that DP. You definitely could have killed him there, though. As I'm sure you know. Good. Yeah, usually as soon as they spot dodge something, they've done the Honda headbutt. So I like that you are actually starting to respect that a little bit more now. That would have grabbed her ass too. Unfortunately, it's barely out of range. You have killed her there. You don't like fall, you know, like that into Raging Strike, Raging Chain, some nonsense. Careful of the Honda headbutt. Oh, run up flight or run up DP is really good against flight. Well done. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know is also playing this quite well. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is not like I don't think even if this is the set that you lose. Oh, but yeah, you gotta be, yeah. You did the right thing, but like, it's weird to look at sometimes, but yeah, if she just like falls like this, right? She whiffed her command grab, right? It's a little bit strange. I definitely noticed like, catching the whiff of Charlotta command grab is weird, but if she just like falls and does nothing, that's kind of your cue. It doesn't have like a super distinctive whiff animation though. Okay. Owie. Oh. Some surprisingly good wake-up matches here, too. You gonna go all in here? Not, I guess, yeah, maybe about as much as you could have. He's still alive, but... What's going on, Squid? Okay, sure. You know. I mean... You probably could, like, what happened here exactly? So you got this, that? Yeah, no, I don't think there's it's not like a better way to convert off that, I don't think, to kill them. Maybe? I mean, maybe with, like, if you did the EX, right? Am I stupid? If you don't have done EX rocks into the 5U right there and kill. Raging Strike? True. You're in the corner. It's a yeah. It will be off the this little close cell right here though. Yeah, even though you have no raging chain. But yeah. Also, could you not have done? Maybe I don't understand Abel, but could you have not done like EX rocks into the 5U and get the wall bounce and kill them too? Can't you just 2H Charlotta's flips? Or DP on reaction? Yes. But also, the reaction, you know, you can also just mess up the reaction as well, right? You can 2H her, though, yes. Okay, I mean, what the fuck is all this, man? This is the most political YouTube recommended I've ever seen. Where's my northern line? I know Fortnite has a replay system. What is this? Wait, Fortnite doesn't have a replay? I guess it doesn't matter for them. But yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot here, right? But we kind of like talked about it as we sort of went. I think one of the general things is, again, honestly, even though it worked out really well for you, right, really well for you, I still think you probably like bait a little bit too much DP on your offense. Like one of the more general concepts that kind of came out a lot, and this is like at this point, again, Miyato is an S++ player at this point, and I think they were already starting to play like very well, even just a couple months back. It feels like you don't really think about your spacing on the screen as much. You know what I mean? Like this is a bit more of a like maybe a bit more of like a high intermediate, like high level concept, but like the Belial far H's are the best. There were other things too, but the Belial far H's are the best example of this, where like you really got to think about exactly where you stand on the screen and what tools of yours are effective at this distance and what tools aren't, and what space on the screen you want to be at, and how that varies by matchup to matchup, right? Like it feels like you while a lot of the stuff is really good, it doesn't feel like you're really conscious of that as you're going, right? You're kind of just like doing the things that you think you should be doing, regardless of, to an extent, regardless of where you are on the screen. It's sort of a general vibe that I kind of felt throughout the matches. Definitely more so on Belial too, because I mean, a lot of Abel stuff is like full screen anyway, right? But yeah, like that like it feels like a bit of a neutral problem, right? Looks, I don't know, stiff. I don't see too much walking, and walking is OP. Yeah, maybe too much dashing, not enough walking, possibly. I mean, not enough, like, yeah, it kind of, like, fits into, like, not enough movement, and your position on the screen is a very, very important thing in fighting games, right? And I feel like, yeah, you're just, like, in general, not quite as cognizant of that overall as you should be, right? Otherwise, honestly, it's pretty well played. It's a very good tournament. You got to, I think you got just outside of top 8, right? For this? Yeah. Lost in top 16 losers, right? So very well played tournament run. I don't really see like a huge, like, yes, some like missed conversions and things like that, but like missed kills. But again, it's a tournament run, right? So that's not a big problem, right? And like for example, like the set you lost, I think I don't even know like played this really well. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of stuff where I'm like, oh, that's a good point, right? But again, like things like if you're trying to zone out Charlotta, like I suppose this is just this is really general, right? But at this point, again, you're at the point, especially now, where you're tackling a lot more high-level concepts. You just have to really think about, what tools are available to you and your opponent, and how they interact with each other, and how that determines what you want to do and where you want to be on the screen, right? So, yeah. But this is obviously, like at this point, this is some of the best that you've like played ever in Wall Brawl in September, right? And you just kept getting better from here. It's like mostly a lot of the character, like there's some matchup specific stuff that I talked about as I went, but like overarching, there's not like huge glaring flaws and like what the fuck are you doing here? It's just there's like little things you have to start thinking about constantly to like really elevate yourself to that next level, I think. Yeah, and again, you got some scrolls from Forgiven and a little bit from Dragon 2 as very, very helpful fellas usually. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, as far as prize pools, I don't know about consistent $1,000 prize pools. I don't think you're gonna find that. No. I'm not sure you're gonna find that too commonly in any fighting game scene, right? Like a consistent $1,000 prize pool. There's like really big ones sometimes, but I don't know. Miyato knocked me down to losers last intermediate I entered. Yeah. Miyato can't even enter the intermediate anymore until I expanded. But yeah, so Belial versus more Belial. Cheeky here. Belial versus Grimnir. Arc World Tour Silver Event Tournament set. That's cool. It's just 3-minute set. Cheeky's a master. Belial, right? So I'm just kind of curious to see how this is gonna. I doubt I'll have like at this point. Like if you're I probably like it's gonna be Belial specific advice that I'm not even sure I can like provide too much. Well, at least. I'll at least like I want to take a look at this and to see like if there is anything that I can kind of notice on a more general level, right? Like with these master characters, if it's a character that I don't play, I'm gonna try and keep it like fundamental, but like like advanced fundamentals, but there might not be even too much that I can contribute here. The Miyato one was already pretty long as well, so this one being like 3 minutes is certainly interesting. Okay, sure. You did get your DP baited, unfortunately. Cheeky is certainly a button hitter. I do remember this. I fought Cheeky a lot. Okay. Unfortunate. Leo, WhatsApp, my goat. I forgot about this one. Let's see. A little bit early on the throw there, unfortunate. Goddamn. Bro's not respecting that at all, but he just immediately back throws the command grab. I mean, good stuff. Good reaction, certainly. Super jump to actually make it over the tornado. The tornado there is good, right? If you regular jump, you fall into it and die. Okay. Damn, I really just feel like he, it's kind of feel like he, like so far, you just kind of like happened to guess. Like, there's no time to condition anything here, right? You just kind of happened to beat your ass here. I need to BC. I mean, on this, I mean, if you block like a seal dash, then sure, I guess you can't really do anything from that point onwards, right? Like this. Does your BC even? Your BC does hit that. I don't think he's not high enough that it'll whiff or anything. Very Grimnir in the corner situation. Yeah, like I'm not seeing a lot to talk about right here so far. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you plan to expand the ranks loud and intermediate. You know when that will be next week? Yeah, so it's not this week for sure. Like this Wednesday will be S+ again. I should make those sign up links, by the way. I forgot. But like maybe next week. Basically, like I'm kind of like gathering info, trying to like see who's like getting out of S++, who's getting into S++. You know, I'm doing data collection, and based on how I feel, like there's some people who are like getting into Masters because S++ is a little bit easier now. I'm trying to like get all those people weeded out of S++, or most of them, before I expand the bracket there. The guys who were in S++ before the rank changes happened. Also, what happened here? Okay, throw tech, gotcha. Getting your toes caught a lot, I will say, on wake up or in neutral. Sure. Wait, what? Why'd he get hit here? What happened here? You tried to jump out? Because you didn't get counter hit, you didn't get frame trapped. So you tried to jump out of the pressure or something, and the close hit hit you anyway? After start, it could still be your turn because all of your buttons are better. Could have pressed something else. I guess, yeah. Like, 5H is a really fast button, but it's only the first bit that hits a little bit closer, right? I was pressing DP? Oh, yeah. Miss input. Okay. God damn. This fella fought you a lot before. Like, have you fought Musketeer before, Cheeky? Like, often or something? I feel like it feels like he is like just guessing on how you're gonna run your offense a lot right now. Is the vibe that I'm getting. Out of brave counter distance there is tragic. Oh, yeah. I mean, yep, definitely don't want to do that against Grimnir Tornado. Like every other day on ranked or rooms? Okay, yeah, I mean, because that's, like, I don't have, like, a ton of super relevant, like, so you're not getting, like, anything out of your turns on this guy, but it's because it's not like, it doesn't feel like you're doing the same thing over and over. At least in this set, you're not. But, like, he just is like, you know, he's like, wake up back throwing you and it's working. He's like mashing on the gaps in your pressure and it's working, right? Like, it mostly just feels like this guy knows how you play. It's tough if you fought a guy a lot, right? But, like, he got my number. Like, I guess, it is actually, like, kind of valuable if you fight someone who you know fights you a lot to do, like, weird shit, right? To actually, like, it's hard to come up with weird shit on the fly in a tournament set, right? But, like, do something that you wouldn't do normally. It's a bit of an interesting, it's not a situation you'll find a lot outside of, like, tournaments and stuff. You got your WhatsApp? Yeah. But, like, I don't know, man, like, so this is where, like, again, you know your own playstyle better than anyone, Cheeky, but, like, I don't know, do some shit you would never do, right? Like, right away, or something like that. If you know, because, again, what all this is to me is this looks like this guy just, like, knows how you play, right? Like, there was no, like, outside, like, you know, don't do the parry when his fireball is out, for sure, right? Like, don't do this. Like, outside of the, hold on, you know what I'm talking about, like, you know, outside of this, right? I don't think it was like anything you did where I was like, what the hell is he doing? It's just more like this guy, you fought him enough that he knows what you're doing. Play like a madman every now and then. Like, for example, I did this, no, I didn't do this, actually. It got done to me by Nekotech one time in a tournament set. I run into Nekotech in brackets, or at least I used to, really, like, pretty often, right? And it was like a last round situation in a best of 3, like game 3 last round, and they just started playing like a fucking serial killer. Like they started playing like way more aggressive than they ever usually do, and because it was last round, I was like, wait, oh, what's happening, right? I just kind of got thrown off and I just lost that round. I had no, like, it was not the person I was ready to fight at all. Like, I had an idea in my head of like what he does, right? I just said my counterplay here versus Grimnir is bad. I mean, yeah, like, you know, if you like talking about BCing the dashes and stuff like that, maybe like, but like in general though, it feels like your turns go nowhere on this guy. And I think I can only assume, outside of like assuming that he just guessed right like 8 times, which is not likely, right? I can only assume that he just has a good read on you, right? It is what it feels like to me. Knockouts enough on your pluses and he gets to far H? Maybe I feel like I didn't see a ton of that, but yeah, like, I mean, like that's a quick ass reaction to the grab, man. Like that is, I like, you know, like this is where I know, this is the first part where I got suspicious, basically, because I'm like, you know, like, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like he's started to grab at 14 frames, right? This is not like that was like, this is where I was like, I first got a little like, this is a 14 frame reaction to this grab. Like that, people don't do that, and it's because I think that only happens if he like knew your ass was gonna grab right there. You can react to shit like that if it's the one thing you're looking out for, right? 14 frame reaction time is very doable for people, right? But it's not if there's a mental stack involved. This to me, like, again, like, this is 14 frames in that he does this shit, right? This to me means that again he like knew your ass was gonna grab here. So the big part here, I'm sure there's probably like better stuff you could do against Grim in general, but yeah, like BCing the dashes, taking your plus frames more seriously, right? Not parrying on tornado, stuff like that. But this really does feel like he just, like, this motherfucker is on your ass, right? Like you need to, like, goddamn. Yeah, like you really need to just do some wild shit, I think. If you some wild shit against this kind of person. It's a replay review, yeah, it is, indeed. Pause what? You heard me? This motherfucker's on your ass, man. He like... Again, to react this fast to the grab, he needs to know what's coming, basically. Do a lot of replay reviews? We do Monday and Tuesday, usually. We'll do about an hour of replay review every Monday and Tuesday. This one's actually gone, like, for an hour and 50, goddamn. But yeah. This is a hard situation to like, fix, though. Because people are bad at randomness, right? Like inherently, like your brain is not good at being random. So like what you think, what might be in your head is like, I'm gonna do this thing that I would never ever do before. This guy's like, oh, so, you know, this is your layer 2 or something. Like it is hard to be unpredictable on a long-term scale. In like a match, in one match, sure. But if this guy like has a good read on your habits, right? It's gonna be tough. Dragon Ulta went to DP versus BC. Okay, yeah, lots of Dragon, yeah, Forgiven is here, Dragon's here. They usually both of them are, they like to give a lot of help on, you know, these replays. They get to them way before I do usually, so it's fucking the day after, right there. Or the day of, never mind. So let me not disrespect my goats like that. Dragon a couple days later, though. But yeah. Certainly an interesting situation you find yourself in. Fighting a guy who you fought, like, 55 million times before in bracket is always like, challenging, let's say. I think that's gonna do it though. I think that's gonna do it for the replay reviews for today. We'll play some pot, I think, right now. Yeah, we'll play some Strive. But real quick, hello, VOD watchers. Hi, hope you had a good time with the video. If you did, any kind of like, subscribes, comments, bells, all that good stuff helps out a lot. You know how it be. I also stream every day from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, except Fridays. On Twitch or YouTube, if you want to come by and hang out. I also have a Discord. You see, we're looking at it right there. It's where all these replays are posted. If you post the replays, I will get to them in due time. I promise. I'm closing this backlog. I refuse to not close this backlog, but you know, we gotta get there. We gotta, like, look, the next one is the 10th, 11th of September. Oh, okay, well, bad date, but we're moving forward. We're moving forward faster than time itself is moving forward, maybe. But yeah, also, most importantly, hope you had a good time. Oh, if you do join Discord, by the way, be nice, or I'll shoot you in the head in Minecraft. Most importantly, hope you had a good time hanging out today, as always. I know I sure did. Yeah, having a lot of fun. These replay reviews are gonna be a lot more coming your way, and until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.